Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day, y'all. He's mad at me. Hi, Laveda. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Trees. Hi, Kay. Frickin' Dana. Hi, my frickin' Dana. I miss you. Hi, Dana. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hi, Sheila. How is everybody doing today? Happy hump day, y'all. Happy hump day, y'all. Hi, Lori. Hi, Valerie. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Hello, Miss Donna. How are you? Got stuff on my desk. I have tape on my desk, y'all. I So obviously we have the auction on Sunday. And you know, I'm always like super ambitious. Matt, can you look to see if it just got here? Because I think it just got here and I wasn't going to open it because I'm not expecting anything today, believe it or not. So can you check to see if it just got delivered? Because I have it sitting right here, and that's why Troy Troy's mad at me because he wants me to open it. And I don't want to open it. Hi, Helen. Hi, Joanne. So I'm always super ambitious in the thought that, like, you know, yeah, I had an auction on Sunday. So what? I'm going to be here on Monday. Yeah, I'm a dummy. That didn't happen. But all the auction items got out with the exception of one, which she already knew that this wasn't going to be ready until today. Can you guys see the amazingness that's happening under there with the epoxy and the chameleon varnish and gold? It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I am pretty comfortable. I laid the epoxy on Sunday, I believe, after we got off of the live. I think it was Sunday, maybe Monday. I think it was Sunday. But anyways, I told Lori that it wouldn't be ready to go until Wednesday. So, but it's beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I thought so. It's literally sitting right here. And you know, an Amazon unboxed, he's like, open it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I went to go peek because you guys know I dry it in my downstairs bathtub. It's safe, you know, nobody can touch it. It's down. It's got the, you know, curtain around it. Plus, it's got the cover on it. There's no dogs running around it or anything. So, but I went to go peek at it yesterday, and I happened to be talking to Lori on Messenger, and I was like, oh, your tray's so pretty. I love it. Hi, Rita. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Patty. I know. I'm telling you guys, if you do epoxy, you need to try the chameleon varnish in gold underneath the epoxy. It is something magical. Hi, Chris. How are you? So, yeah. So you know, I kid Nicole. So I sent Nicole Happy Mail, right? Nicole's Happy Mail arrived on Monday, but she didn't go live on Monday. She went live on Tuesday. I cannot tell you, honest to goodness, this is exactly what happened. I had all of the auction stuff done. And then I look in the order queue, and there's like a bunch of orders in the queue, which thank you so very much, because it's been a little slow, which is usually in the summertime because family is on vacation, doing vacation with their kids and stuff, and back to school. They don't, you know, there's not really extra crafting money and stuff like that, right? But unusually high orders in the queue. So I was like, well, since I haven't been on, let me clear the queue. Literally, I printed the last shipping label, slapped it on the box, and the computer started going ding, 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 ding. And I was like, what on earth? Troy, try to say hi to your friends. Nicole opened her Happy Mail box yesterday on live. And the minute that I put that last shipping label on, people were ordering things that were in, and I wasn't even on Nicole's live because I was still shipping. And I looked at the orders and I was like, okay. So I went on Nicole's live. I was like, did you just open your box? Because she was already done and over with by the time I got in there. And she was like, oh, yes, I showed them all. Yeah, I know, because all the orders are coming through and I was already done. I was like, anyways. I mean, it's a good problem, but it was just comical because I was like, yes, we're done, Troy. We're done. Ding, ding, K, ding, K. I was like, anyway, so today I have no idea what we're doing. If you guys seen the title, I put that it's a mystery because literally it's a mystery. I don't know what we're doing today. I've had this bottle primed forever. And when I say primed, I mean bonded, right? So bonding primer. And it's got a really unique shape, obviously. It's like a big pyramid, right? And so I was like, okay. Hi, Ashley. I know, Kay. Hi, Phyllis. I was like, Kay wants another bingo card, Kay. But so I've had this one with bonding primer, and I've had a few ideas, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So then I put it aside and didn't know what to do, right? So then I said, okay, well, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. And then as I'm walking around the craft room, I found that I haven't done anything with this little purse. Do you guys remember I got this purse? And it smells like my grandma's perfume. Anyways, but look at the cool shape of this. So I was like, and look, it's very good condition. Obviously, we would have to, put something on here. So I was like, okay, but I would need to put bonding primer on this, and I couldn't find my spray primer because look at that lock, how cool it is. I would want to keep the lock on here. However, it's like kind of rusty, crusty, so I would want to bond the whole thing. And I wouldn't even change the handle because the handle's pretty cool. Oh, that's a good idea. A dryer sheet. Okay, I will do that because I can't take it. It smells like my grandma's perfume and like the whole bottle is on her. I can't take it. Hi, Tina. Or cedar chips. I don't have cedar chips, but I do have Bounce. So I could definitely put that in there. And then I was like, but then I've had this. You guys know I have these corsets in my store. And so then I was like, but it would be really cute just to do a simple corset. So, needless to say, it's a mystery. The only reason why I didn't do Febreze, Trace, is because Febreze doesn't always take the scent away. It just kind of masks it. And I'm afraid that it's going to be Febreze and Grandma. And then it's going to be like, oh my God, what did you do to me? I don't know, Mac, but it's like, I wish you guys could smell it because it is... Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Mary Sharkey. Hi, Barbara Ross. Oh, no, really? Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. So what do? Do we do the purse? Do we do the bottle? Do we go simple and easy and just do the corset? Simple and easy. That I wasn't going to do simple and easy with the corset because I was going to do some clay on it. I don't know. Help me. And I actually, while I was talking to Lori yesterday, I actually tried to figure it out yesterday, and I couldn't. Pumpkin. I could do a pumpkin. I have 550 million pumpkins. I have 1 million pumpkins. Although Phyllis might get mad if I do a pumpkin, but I have an amazing glass pumpkin that would be beautiful with transfers on it. Oh, let me show you. This is Ashley's fault. Why we have another thing to choose from, by the way. So I got this last year, and I don't remember why I didn't do anything with it, but how pretty would this look with transfers on it? So it's glass, but look at that. And then obviously you would put like your little candle, like, you know, look at that little flower candle would probably fit in there. Oh, it would. Look at how pretty that is. Hi, Miss Edie. Do a pumpkin for me or a pumpkin stack. You have my... Do you say pumpkin like that? I always say pumpkin head. That isn't it beautiful? So I believe this one came from Michael's last year. Right? Isn't that Michael's? Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of the two. The pumpkin. Okay. The pumpkin. We'll do the pumpkin. My spray primer is coming for this, which is probably good anyway. So then I will put bonding primer on this, and then that'll give me a chance. I can smell it with it closed, y'all. Well, it opens a little bit. I can smell it with it closed. I gotta put bounce or something in there because holy guacamole, it's deadly, y'all. It's deadly. Look, I have a bunch of these. Pull out the little tab. So satisfying. Look at how pretty. Oh, it's so bright. But look at how pretty that would be. Okay, let's do a pumpkin. We have so many beautiful transfers. Let's do the pumpkin. I did not even think about doing the pumpkin until Ashley said pumpkin. Pumpkin head. I always call you pumpkin head. Pumpkin head. It's a little dusty. Wait a minute, and then I'll put my desk on the screen. It's a little dusty. It's been here since last October. Can I help you? The shop is closed. Do you mind? Honest to goodness, I was trying to get my Amazon app to open to make sure that this was max delivery, and it wouldn't open. He comes over here and it opens for him. I kid you not. This is just bananas. Let's get my desk on the screen. I already know what transfer I want to use on this too. I don't know where I got them because I actually forgot about them because look at the box that it comes in. I didn't even realize what they were. And then I was cleaning up and I opened the box and lo and behold, there's a bunch of roses in there. So, can I help you? I know speaking the English. I know speaking the English. No, I don't know. No, I know savvy. I know savvy. I don't know that time. Okay, let's get my scrappy cradle from my friend Tracy. I said what I said because I said what I said because of what I said. Toy, honestly, I didn't order you one. Because show everybody the one that I just got you yesterday. You make everybody think I don't ever get you one. Gosh, it's so rude. You make it look like I mistreat you or something. Wait, am I missing a sheet? Okay, so this one is out of stock in my, stop it. This one is out of stock in my store until, oh gosh, y'all, until Friday. It's coming back. Also, you guys, I wasn't gonna order all of the Prima molds, the redesigned molds that are releasing tomorrow, because honestly, with the exception of the Christmas tissues that came out, which one of them I had to restock, but the Christmas isn't really doing much right now, and I think it's just a little bit too early for everybody. However, I ended up ordering all the molds, so they'll be here. You guys, have you seen the molds? So they'll be here. So if you are interested in the molds, I will have them, and I will show them to you on Friday once they're here. You guys will see them on Prima tomorrow if you look for them. But look at these. I know. Troy said, well, what you said isn't working for me. I was just having a painting meltdown painting one. Oh no, Phyllis, I'm sorry. Okay, we need to do some alcohol on here, but do we because see how this has that vintagey kind of look? The flowers, they're not like the bright yellow. Yeah, see, you can tell now. I mean, even this would be kind of pretty. But I'm actually leaning towards this one. The other one is the Rosette Royale, but I don't think the pink would be, I don't like the pink. I don't like the pink. So it's either going to be the Belle Blooms, because you guys know I don't say that word. I don't know that word. I don't say that word. Belle Blooms. That's what you get out of me. Belle Blooms or Bouquet Province. De. Not the gorgeous amber pumpkin. What do you mean? Don't do it on the pumpkin? What? Blue Prima mold. Prima molds aren't blue, Kay. La Blanche molds are blue. Are you talking about the mold that Nicole showed yesterday? Yeah. Those are limited edition, and that's another reason why I knew she was on, because the last few pendants that I had went yesterday. But I showed you guys those, and I told you guys those were limited edition. They were in stock when I showed y'all. Just saying. Belle Blooms, this one. Okay, let's clean this off with some isopropyl alcohol. We won't have any problems with anything on here because this is gonna stick. We'll probably need to make sure. Well, they're flowers. I can be a little crooked today. All right, let's turn this back up, right? Because, like I said, it's been on my shelf since last year. Whenever I got it, along with the other 75,000 pumpkins, which, by the way, last year when I opened the store, I only was open for about a month before all of the holidays came. So you can fully expect that I will have pumpkins in the store this year. We will have all the pumpkins. Shoot, I probably don't even need to buy any. I could probably just put my stash up for sale, for goodness sakes. I'm kidding, but not really. Also, holy guacamole, I shipped something out to the other Lori on Monday in Canada, and she told me today that she already received it. I'm telling you, if you live out of the U.S. and you want something, I'm the person to ship it to you, because for whatever reason, I can get anything to anybody outside the U.S. in a couple days. Inside the U.S., you're out of luck. Inside the U.S., it's going to take at least a million weeks. Okay, I feel happy. I feel satisfied that she's clean. Okay. Now let's see what we could do with these. So we will take these out. And again, like I said, these are going to be here, I believe, either tomorrow or Friday. I usually get my orders in 2 days. I actually was not out of these until Nicole opened her goodie box yesterday. I love Nicole. I just love her. I do, Mac. I do. No, not Rose. I like Belle Bloom. Yeah, see? Teresa's speaking my language. Belle Bloom. Belle Bloom. I don't say the middle epipopo name. The popo name. Epipoke, whatever. You got yours on Monday? Seriously? That went out on Saturday and you got it on Monday, Chris? I even painted the wooden pumpkins, tall standing signs for my daughter. Oh, see? At least you got through one of the pumpkins. Okay. We definitely need some that have little, like, droopies like that. And little, like, oh, you guys look it. But, Ash, look how beautiful that's going to be on there. So I think we need this one for sure. We will cut the little vineys off of that probably, because I like, or even this one. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm seeing it. Let's put our little puzzle together of pieces. Oh, there's a little bumble. Oh, there's another bumble. Bumble. I gotta get my pumpkin mold. Where's my pumpkin mold? I think my holiday molds are in this one. Okay. And also the Santa fabric tissue that was sold out. I don't remember if that was Christmas Blessings or Country Wood or whatever. That one will be back as well. And then a new one that I didn't bring in that is really beautiful. It's actually an amber colored paper. I don't understand how Prima got it to look like that, but the paper looks metallic. See, look at how pretty that's going to be on there. Is Ashley still having a heart attack? I'm serious, Ash, because I only shipped those out on Saturday. So Chris got it like immediately. The one pink with moons, black with bats, and white with stars. One is pink with moons, black with bats. Oh, I should read all of the comments. Hi, Luann. Okay, so we're definitely going to use that one. We could probably even use this one too. if we have one more little. You okay? You okay, Mama? What's the matter, Ani? What happened? What happened to you? You all right? You had a nightmare or something? Huh? Did you have a nightmare or something? What colors are these? So this is, we have like the little rose. We have the little white. Maybe. Well, I guess they're all kind of the same color. Maybe we just do like a single and then tuck in some of these. Maybe we could do that. Is that kind of the same? It's a little bit bigger. If we took, that might be too big. Let's just take these little ones and we'll fill in that little spot, and then I'm not chopping up all of the papers. We'll see how that fares. Hey, Renee. I'm good. How are you? Yes, it really does help me if you hit the thumbs up on the YouTubers. And somebody keeps messing around. It's either YouTube or somebody is, or it's just coincidence. But I get one follower, it drops off. One follower, it drops off. One follower, it drops off. One follower, it drops. Literally, it's been doing that the last few days. I'm like, is somebody messing with me? But yes, if you could hit the little thumbsy, that would be amazing. Oh, it is going to be, even that one's going to still be a little bit too big, I think. I think we need to kind of stick with the, so if that goes like that, yeah, and then that goes like that, we still kind of, I think that's going to be too big. We need the little flowers. I know you guys couldn't see that because my hand is in the way, but I think we need the little guys. So like maybe this little one. Trying not to lose the little bees, because you guys know that they'll like literally fly away and I'll never find them again. Because I never did find that other bee. I never did find that bee. It never turned up. I thought for sure it would turn up somewhere like in between a paper or something or another. It still hasn't turned up. So I don't know where it went. It flew away somewhere. I like the little hook on that leaf because we can probably hook that into the rest of them. This little one, I don't know if I detach you, that bee is going to come off at the top, so let's not do that. Okay, we'll kind of start with this little bunch, and then we'll fill in as we need to kind of, you know, make it a little fuller up there if we need to. But let's start with these. And then maybe we'll work in those little bees somewhere, because otherwise, who knows what will happen to them. All right, let's get the good old polishing pad and the transfer tool. We might even pull the transfer stick because we have all of the little rivets. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Kathy. Actually, it's Shannon's fault in all reality, because she was like, Terry, are you going to have the molds? And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Do you want them? And she's like, well, yeah, I kind of wanted this one and that one. And I'm like, It'll be here. I just ordered it. It'll be here Friday. It doesn't take much, y'all. It doesn't take much, you know. So I might have a budget. I might be following a budget. However, the store is a whole nother case, and I don't have to follow the rules, the budget rules for the store. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so this is glass, Avi, duh, Terry. So once it makes contact, it's going downtown Julie Brown. So I need to make sure that it's going to go where I want it. And because it does have the little bumpity bumps, the little rivets, we're going to have to be careful with the way I'm pushing it down so it doesn't get shrinkly. Don't blame me. Leave room for the leaves. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find, I gotta find the leaves. I know what Mary's talking about. I just can't remember how big the leaves are. Okay, I take it back. Holiday is not in that one. It's in this one. Ah, holiday. Okay, nope, those aren't the pumpkin leaves. These are the pumpkin leaves. I think you mean these pumpkin leaves, right, Mary? Mac? Mac, this pumpkin? That's Holly Glenn. Mac, do you mean that pumpkin? Because I know they had another pumpkin last year. I had that mold, but I think you're talking about this pumpkin, no? Exactly, Kathy. You're talking my language. Okay, so if we're going to put the leaves, so I'm just going to drop it down a little bit then, yeah? Okay, so I'll drop it down a little. I won't put it all the way up to the stem, so that way we could put some little pumpkin leaves on. Can I stop sitting on my phone? You know the rule, every time I stop sitting on my phone, he comes around the corner. You just watch. Just watch, like clockwork, every time. And now you, why are you here, Onyx? All right, let's see what we are going to do here. I know! You're speaking my language. I love when people understand me. Okay, so okay, because it has the rivets, I'm not going to pull the whole thing off because unlike rice paper, I would make slits to release the tension so that way I could lay it down easily. You could do that with this too. However, there's a lot of little bits and pieces here that I'm not trying to line up. Like rice paper, I could just overlap it and it's all good. Hello, Terry. Grab the tool. Good cuggly muggly, woman. All right. So I may grab the transfer stick because it's easier for me to put pressure on it than with the big tool since I've got a bum hand. We'll see. Because that one is just, it's like wanting to slap me in the face, which I'm sure would be entertaining to a lot of you, Sue, but I just personally don't want to be slapped in the face. All right. Oh, oh, he's gonna be pretty. He's gonna be pretty. He's gonna be pretty. And it's not like I'm painting it, so it's not taken away from the amber, like, you know, how we all had a little mourning for the zebra. All right. Okay, so I know I asked this when it came out, but I didn't see everybody's comments or replies. Did anybody does anybody watch Wednesday on Netflix? And if you do, have you watched the second season? And are they really calling that a season with 4? Am I missing something? Did they like only release 4 and there's more coming? I haven't watched it all yet, but I did see how many there were, and I was like, 4? Well, shoot. I could just sit down and by the time I'm done cleaning my house, I'll watch all 4 of those. No. Hi, Roxanne. Oh, hi, Karen. Okay. Ooh, already? I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in forever. And mainly because, y'all, really, Troy gets super excited to go to the Dollar Tree, but they don't have phone cases anymore, right? And it like breaks his little heart. I'm gonna have to cut it. I didn't want to. It breaks his little heart. So I'm not cutting the transfer at all. I'm cutting in between. So I'd rather take him to like Five Below because even though Five Below's phone cases are all for Apple, at least, you know, he's getting a phone case, something that he wants. Because he knows exactly what Dollar Tree is. As soon as we pull up, he is like ready to, not ready, he does jump out of the car. And I have to literally run around to the other side because, you know, I don't obviously want him taken off because he would probably run right up to the door. All right, I've got to push down into that rivet there. Hold on. And it might have some shrinkles, which is fine because by the time we burnish it down, we'll get the shrinkles to lay flat. And anyways, usually my Dollar Tree doesn't ever have the stuff that people always talk about, like the frames and all the other stuff. Okay, we're gonna lose one of the flowers up there, but it's one of the little bitty ones, so it's fine. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Okay, so there is kind of another part to it. Okay, because seriously, I was getting ready to sit down and turn it on, and you know, I'm impatient, Abby. So I wanted to see like all of the, you know, how many there were and this, that, and the other. And then I seen there was only 4, and I was like, wait, what? 4? Okay, I need that to go down in there. All right, so we're just gonna burnish it. I don't know if you guys could see. So pretty. So actually, I should probably, before, I thought you took off with my phone. Let me push it down with my finger first to make sure it's making contact. And then, didn't I tell you guys, how long has I not been sitting on it? Like 5 minutes? And then let's burnish off all the halos. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be so pretty. Okay, let's get that halo off. It's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Hi, Sandy Cooper. Okay, so now I love you too. Okay, I know you want a phone case, man. I get it. Jeez, I got it. All right, so I had it like that, and then this one was the one, right? Did I have it? No, I had it like this. Okay. So I'm actually going to do it now. So I am just going to, wherever there's not the transfer, I'm just going to try to make little slits in there to relieve some of that tension, because it's going to do it again. Again, you can get some shrinkles, but once we get it all finished, it'll be fine. Okay, so wait, you were touching you. Aha! Right? And then we'll drop you down just a little bit. Oh, but wait, maybe not. No, you were touching. Wait, no. How was it? If I do it like that, it's going to drop down too far, y'all. Look. You guys see it? Hey, stay. Okay. So if I'm leaving some space for the leaves, I originally had it like that. Is that okay like that? Or should I turn it this way? I guess maybe it's not dropping it too far, but now there's a huge amount of space here where we didn't have it before because we were up tighter. Oh, yes, it's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, oh. And this is such a bright candle. I love the Prima transfers. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? I just think they're doing really great things with their stuff. Do we like it like that? Is that okay? Or should I turn it the way that I was going to do it? I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Hi, Lucia. How are you? Hi, Laura Brown. All right. You guys, the lag is taking too long. I'm just going to put it on there. Okay. This is going to be interesting, though, pulling this off since I made all of those slits, but that's all right. It'll be easier for me to get it down. Hey, Nicole. All right, let's do it like that. Oh, yeah. See, making those slits all over the place. It's going to be a lot easier for me to get that down now. I don't know why I didn't do that before, because it would just be like if we were doing rice paper. I would make all those slits anyways. Okay, let's get this on, and then we'll start taking off the other stuff. Time to pack up and head home to make meatloaf mashed potatoes. Purple whole peas? Love you big, mean it. But can you tell me what purple whole peas are one day? I have no clue what that is. Is it just like the type of pea? I'm not really a pea fan, so maybe that's why I don't know. I mean, I'll eat them. Not like a child where, you know, I like start freaking out or anything if they're in like my pot pies or something. But I've never heard of that before. Oh yeah, Terry, why didn't you cut them before? Because you're a dodo bird, that's why. Troy, you're going to get me knocked off. They already try to get me every day for my voice. You're over there rocking out, kid. Okay, let's concentrate, Terry. Concentrate. Concentrate. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to focus. Focus, 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 focus. You can do it. Hey, Robin. Robin. Honestly, Robin. From the very, very, very bottom of my heart, I know you understand, but I'm so I'm so sorry. Just chaos, I tell you. Mass chaos. A nightmare of chaos. And thank you for being so understanding, by the way. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Patricia. The whole is purple. They are delicious. Huh. I'm going to have to look to see. I don't even know that I even recognize if I've even seen them before. Because I surely have never, I've never heard of them before. Okay. So the reason why I kind of go slow too when I'm doing it out in little sections like this is because if I get this one part down and this part isn't down, it'll like pop up and off. It's done it to me before. And yeah. Then I have to try to line it back up, and when it's not, you know, in its specific spot. I know, Robin, but it just, I don't know. Just not cool. I don't like doing stuff like that, so. Feels icky. See how much better it's going down since we relieved all that tension? Not, the wrinkling isn't. And it's not like, when it gets in the middle there in the little rivets, it's not trying to pop back out. So it's a lot easier to get down as well. I know, and that's the only saving grace is that made me feel better was like, you can't pass that up. Like, there's nothing better than that. Like, she trumps everything anyway, so there's nothing better than that. You guys see? Oh. So make little slits in the negative space. If you're doing pumpkins on, if you're doing these on the pumpkins, it really will help. You don't have to cut the transfer, just cut in the negative space, and it'll relieve enough of that pressure. Oh, we got, what do we have here? We got a flower. Oh, how did that happen? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You just are gonna, you're on the top side, so you're gonna lose some. No one will notice. It's okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Except for the pumpkin is going off of my desk. Okay, let's get it pushed down. And then we'll get the polishing pad and look at how pretty. Okay, and then let's get rid of all those halos, especially on the amber color. Don't want those on there. Ron went down today and met them at the park, and when she saw him, she started yelling, "Papa, Papa!" Oh, doing the little baby circles. Aww. It is the best age ever, I swear. Okay, look at what we have so far. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Push that down a little bit. Okay, so we were so tight up top before that just the two of them were more than enough, but because I dropped it down so we could put some of the leaves on there, we're going to need to find a few more clusters to put on this side. Y'all know I'm so impatient. I have zero patience, y'all. Zero. Oh, stop it. Oh. I can't show you guys. And I'm hold on. If I had my left-handed mouse, everything would be better. Look. Can you guys see? So it doesn't overpower it, and then just having that beautiful rose in the middle. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Pumpkins for the win. Pumpkins for the win. And Ashley changed her mind and didn't want the pumpkin, but I like the pumpkin idea. Yes, this is, yes. Hi, Melinda. Thank you. Okay, that little bitty flower came off of this one because it came up too high, but we are definitely going to put that in somewhere. Don't let me forget. So we need to grab another, it'll take a pretty big cluster down there. However, everything has the branches attached to it, so we're just going to detach it. Detach. We're gonna do a little flower suju. But Troy James, that is so loud. Okay, so these are basically the same. It's just almost a mirror image. The flower is on the left here and the right there. So do we care which one we take? Well, no, not really, I don't think. Doesn't matter. Well, we've got kind of a bigger flower there. What's over here? Decisions. I don't think it really matters because we can turn it right side up or upside down. There's a huge amount of space here, so we can take as much as this as we can, with the exception, like I said, of the branches. So this is going to be a doozy to put on because it's so long. So let's start here and start. Troy is watching like a drama, something or another on his phone because they are arguing and yelling at each other. That stem right there is going to bug me, but I'll deal with that in a minute. So I'm just cutting up to the flower's edge. Oh, there's a bud there. I almost chopped your petal off, my friend. We'll tighten up the stems after a bit. I actually want to get that little flower as well if I can. And of course, that leaf is not where I want it to be, but oh well. And then let's come up here and get this one. All right. Okay, I think that'll work. And then I know they're so bright. Like I said, because of the way the box looked, I really didn't even know what was in them. I don't know how long I've had them or where I even got them. More than likely Amazon, because you guys know how I am. But it just says LED light, white light. It doesn't even say, oh, is that? It says something about a seller. Okay. Where are we going to chop that off at? Because I just want to get rid of that branch. I think we can make that look like it's coming from the leaf. And then I love left-handers. All right, and then what? Then let's cut. There we go. Now you'd never know that it had branches attached. And I think it's long enough. And if there's any like gaps or anything that we need to fill in, we can always use these little ones that I cut earlier. So let's get some of the excess off so we can kind of see where it's going to wrap. All right, let's put this back over here. And now I made a mess. See, I was all nice and neat just a second ago. And now, oh boy. Yeah. I mean, you know, it lasted for a minute or so. Are these the one with the bees? Yep, see? I think the problem is my garbage can is too far. I need to put it closer. But Onyx always comes over here underneath my feet, so I can't put it under my desk. I want that, little bud. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Okie dokie, artichoke. So, what's the best way for you guys to see? I don't know. There is no good way. So if we drop it, we kind of get that one in there. This is going to come down way too low. So we're going to have to go up this way. Like that. And then fill in some of these spaces here with the flowers, the little single flowers, yeah? Okay, that's just me being a weirdo. A little bit of that branch was down there that didn't need to be, so. All right, come, give me. Okay, So, unfortunately, because I did what I did to this one, it doesn't have a ton of negative space. So we're just going to have to make some. We're going to disconnect you. I'm going to wiggle and get in there. Let's get in there. You guys definitely need let's get that negative space in there because I'm sure that will help at least a little bit. Okay. All right. Nothing like picking a big mama jamma for the last one. Here we go. You just watch. Phone on. Troy's gonna come. Okay, let's bring. Hold on a minute. Why? The most aggravating thing on this earth. Again, why do we need a nose? We can breathe through our mouth. I guess we would look kind of funny without a nose, but still. Why does it need to run exactly? Okay, maybe I don't butt it right up so that way it won't. We will have some room here for a flower. So I'll just start at the crease of that little rivet there. What, Bubba's? All right, let's start with that. Hi, Tina Roy. I need to put my table out here that raises. And so I can stand up sometimes. I'm not right-handed, so this is going to be weird. Okay. Oh, look. See? A flower already ran away. I need you. Hi, Miss Connie. It's okay. You're never late. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. All right, let's get this off of here so I can start releasing some of this on this side. Are you not down? It's really kind of weird that usually when it makes contact with glass, hold on, son, Troy, it wants to, like, you know, stick down right away, but this one isn't so bad. It's not doing like the death grip on it or anything. See, every time I put the phone back, Troy. Every single. Where are you going? Give me my phone. Turkey lips. No, Mama, she's sleeping. There we go. Sounding like the crazy dog again. Oh, wait. You need to flip this way, please. Thank you. Oh, that worked out nicely. I know you guys can't see anything except white paper, but we're coming. We're folding over. Oh, no, no, no. Thank you. Ow, my finger got stuck. All right, now let's take these little pieces off. Off with your head. There we go. And you, did you rub? Oh, I didn't even rub you down yet. They're doing crazy things. Oh, is it duplicating by itself? Yeah, not surprised. I don't know what's been going on the last few days. But the apps on my phone have not been wanting to open very quickly. And I have checked for updates and all that good stuff. There's just certain apps that just take forever. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand it up. I'm afraid of pushing too hard. Can you imagine me trying to put this transfer down, pushing so hard that it cracks? Oh my goodness gracious, that would be a nightmare. Okay, let's push that. Oh wait, I gotta get this one down first before I can lay you down. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. I don't know if that's just my phone going crazy or if that's like the apps, and there's no updates needed for them, so I don't know why. There we go. Now I need you to go into your area right there. Thank you kindly. You can lay in there. You know, we can't do anything easy here. We can't just, you know, put a transfer on a flat surface. No. Gotta be on a pumpkin, Terry. What a grand idea you have. All right, let's get you down where you belong. And we need the top of your flowers to come off, please. Thank you kindly. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Penelope. It was so cute after he got your phone. He put his hand over his mouth and unplugged. Yeah, because he was going to take off with it, y'all. I'm surprised he didn't run. I don't know why he came this way. I'm surprised he didn't go that way and just take off and start cracking up laughing, because he has done that before. Because he does know. I mean, obviously I get up, but he does know that for the most part, I'm not going to chase him down when I'm doing this, when I'm on live. Look at y'all. All right, let's get that down and you into maybe the last ribbit. Will you lay down nicely? Almost. We need to get the rest of this off before we can lay that top one down. There's tension in there. Okay, let's see what we got. What is with this one flower down here? Hold on. These little bitty flowers. This rose is hanging on for its dear life. Like, no, I don't want to go. But I need it to go so we can lay that little guy down. Okay, that means I need you guys to go down. Okay. My finger keeps getting stuck. There we go. Oh my goodness. Make sure it's nice and in each little crease there. And then we'll burnish that down. You see? So these little areas right here, we have the one flower that was kind of big that I said was a little large. That will probably work well there. Did it go away? Seriously? Honestly. Oh, goodness. You guys notice anytime that my desk is an absolute horror and there's 70,000 things on the top of it, I can usually find things. When I try to be clean and tidy, I lose stuff. That's so backwards. It shouldn't be that way, Terry. Just saying. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is that? Not that. These 3 we cut. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Rochelle. Mrs. King. How the heck are you, Mrs. King? Okay. Oh, there it is. There you are. See? Now it's not too big. It will take up that space perfectly. Okay. And then over here, we'll work these into this little area here. Okay. Today is my granddaughter's 5th birthday. I wish I could share a pic. Aww. Deborah, the burnishing, so there's 2 different things there. Burnishing is just the act of rubbing something down. So when you hear somebody say, make sure you burnish it, it's just make sure you're, rubbing it down, right? The polishing pad is whenever you have a transfer, around every transfer is like a little white halo. That's what it's called, is a halo. So the polishing pad, when you rub it on the transfer, it takes care of those halos. And, you don't see that like annoying outline of your transfer. So I always say burnishing pad, but it's not really called a burnishing pad. It's not even listed in my store as a burnishing pad. It's a polishing pad. But typically you're doing the same thing with the polishing pad. You're burnishing at the same time, which is rubbing it down. The only reason why I don't like this flower is because that one is the same thing. I know that's kind of dumb, but I think I like that better. I'm so happy to see you. Okay. I see you behind me, sir. I am going to try and hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on to your horses. Let me get that one into the crease, and then I'm going to get it down. Yeah. I know, Bubs. I know. But right now, what are you looking at? Oh, I can't get it off. I know. There's a pop-up that came up on my screen, and he he wants it off. Is it covering your face? I'm gonna bite you. You're gonna get up. Get. I don't think I ate lunch, It won't, Pops. Look, I can't get it off. Look. See? It will not go away. And I don't want to mess with it right now because just there, you know? I know. Is that looking a little parched or something? Poor Onyx, Trevor, Troy, whatever your name is. Whichever child you are. Troy! Let her be. See, now she comes under my feet and she's a big old mama jamma. Okay, so before I even burnish it down, Deborah, do you see how you could see the white all around? That's the halos. Oh my gosh, Mary Casey, I think she's not here. He just took off with your box. Troy, don't open that. I have to send it to Mary. So Mary Casey sends me a message yesterday cracking up because she accidentally sent her package to me, her Amazon package to me. It's got like detergent in it or something. And I was like, what in the world? How in the world? So Troy, we all know Troy does not leave a box unopened from Amazon around here. See, I like that a lot better. And then we can stick in one of these like little white something or another's to break that up if we needed to. But I think that looks good there. So let's work on this one. Did you? Oh, she is here. He took your box. Troy James, bring back Mary's box. Let's see again with the same color. Just get over it, Terry. It's fine. She says it's fine, and then she goes for another one. I'm using the mold too. Don't you dare get anything to open that. Troy James. Got that? Give mommy the box, please. You see how quick he is? And he thinks he's slick. He knows I'm not going to chase him. All right. I know. Make up your mind and just go with it. But see, that looks better. Okay, let's arrange it to see how we want it to go. I don't want it to face that one because it's so close. So let's face it that way. And I think we can get away with putting it like that. Yes. And then we'll put something here if we need to. But we do have the leaves still. If he wants detergent. So silly. I can't believe he just straight picked that up and was like, whoop, I'm out of here. So if you know Troy, if you know anything about Troy, that's been bugging him the entire time. So I literally got it right before I went live. Amazon came. So the entire time that he's been coming over here, not only has he been, wanting me to get him the phone case, but he's probably been eyeballing the box the entire time. I just haven't noticed. And so he swiftly scooped it up. Okay, maybe this way is okay. Or no. No, I think we're just going to put it back like that. We'll have it pointing down. Yeah. Okay. So this is when I really wish I had one more hand. Can you bring it back? It's Mary Casey's box. You truly will not like anything in it, she says, unless you want to go wash your laundry. And you're going to put a picture of you inside of it. I guess we could open it up and put a picture of you inside of it for her. Silly goose. I know. You're back again. I know. But thank you for bringing the box back. I really appreciate you. I know it's still on there. I still did not get it off. It will come off soon. Okay? What I'm thinking we'll do is, because of the time, I think I might do these leaves in Formflex tonight. That way, tomorrow, they'll be ready. And I can still manipulate them a little bit because I'm not going to want to do them in resin because I'm sure I want to lay them in such a way that will wrap and lay in between these little spots that we have. So I think I'll do them in Formflex. And then we'll be able to paint them tomorrow once we get them on as well. But then they'll still be pliable for me to shape and move around. Thank you. Stop it. My hand is just not working. Nope. The top of the leaf. It probably looks like I'm putting a lot of pressure on this, but I'm really not because I'm afraid that the glass is going to crack. And although we were able to fix the one bubble glass crack, I'm kind of thinking that if this one cracks, I'm not going to get it back together with epoxy. Just, you know, in my humble opinion. All right. Gosh, my finger keeps getting stuck. Like E.T. Like Troy's E.T. finger. Mine keeps doing it too. But then also, because all we will do with this tomorrow is put the leaves on. So, I don't know. I have to see if I'm going to put bonding primer on that purse. Is that the top of the leaf or no? Yeah, it's a little bit. I've got to look for some ideas on that bottle. It's just got such a different shape. It looks like it could be like a woman's dress. You know what I mean? The way the bottle's shaped. I'm only way back here trying to put on a transfer because Onyx is here because Troy keeps messing with her. All right, so I'm just going to press it down with my hand first, make sure it's all down. Then we'll take the polishing pad. Oh my goodness. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh, I thought that was... You guys, it's so pretty. My goodness gracious. Okay, so you were alone by yourself. We added you here. And then you here, you can tell you were added and you look lonely. Lonely. So very lonely. All right, we need to, I think that's too small. But something needs to tie this in here because it's lonely looking. That's the one that we just put on. Should we put the bees on or not? Don't mind me. Just gonna go catch in my nose. Which yet again, always have to go catch my nose, but there's nothing to catch, so it's really strange. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Sarah. I don't know why. I feel like I have to yell hi, Sarah, because she's probably not in the room. Not that she knows who I am anyway, so she's probably like, who is this psycho that's always screaming hello to me? It's just me, Sarah. Just me. Just me. Where did the label go, y'all? Where did the label go? Who knows? I was so clean. I think it's Hobby Lobby. Or no, I think it's Michael's. I think. Oh, here he comes again. Jeez, let me sit on my phone. Okay, something needs to be added right here. Oh, we still forgot this little cutie. Can I help you? I hear you, son. You know what? It looks like it could just be fine right there. And you're going to do that right here. You and Onyx need to go in another room. Don't do that right here. I already am so far away from my desk, Troy. Because you keep it. Stop! Loco! the way you laugh.
Mm.
Okay, see, we just added that little bitty one that was got cut off up there. I can't get it off, son. I have to close all of those down, and I'm not ready to close those down yet. Mom has work to do, you know, as if nothing else. What am I supposed to do with that? Quit playing with your whiskers. I'll shave them. I will shave it later. Later, Gator. Maybe it'll be okay because we'll probably end up putting... you know what? If I need to fill it in more with some more leaves, I'll do that tomorrow after we get these on, because it's got space right there that I can probably drop down a leaf right here, and then right there, and maybe the little one, because you know we have to have at least 3, because we cannot do even numbers. Even numbers are not nice. And then maybe we'll put one of the little bumbles on the Formflex. Is there 3 of them? Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, well, looky there. I didn't lose any of you. I really wanted to use this little one, but I don't know where it will go. So I'll try not to lose her. Come tomorrow. Yeah. She's really cute, but she doesn't go. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So I'm sure everybody knows how to use Formflex, so I won't mess with... Oh, almost threw you away with showing you guys how to use Formflex. You see? It's the OCD, y'all. OCD. Can't not just leave well enough alone. I just told you that I would wait until tomorrow, and I'm still trying to find a place for it. Oh, Sarah! You're on Shannon. Hi, Sarah. I was like, why is Shannon telling me it's nice to meet me? Shannon, what are you doing? I was wondering why Shannon was saying hi again, because I thought Shannon said hi earlier, but okay, maybe she didn't hear me say hi back. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so that is our pumpkin. And then, like I said, tomorrow I will do the Formflex tonight, because if you guys know Formflex, you need to put it in the freezer. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. You need to put it in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then you need to let it dry on parchment paper. That is gorgeous. I think that would probably be the front, or that. Oh, I don't know. Any side could be the front, really. And then we will obviously need to paint it before we put it on here, because we don't want a bunch of the paint on the glass. I don't think you guys can see how pretty that is. Hold on. Troy's like, what are you doing, Mom? You're turning off all the lights. Yep. We're turning off all 75,000 lights. Oh, it's a little darker. Can you guys see it now? You guys can kind of see it. That's going to be beautiful in there. Oh, my bananas. Can I help you? Oh, he thinks you guys are gone, because when we turn off the lights, it means the show is over. So then he yanks the iPad off and he puts it away. See what he's doing? He's getting ready to yank you off and put you away, and you're not even gone yet. They're still here. They're still here. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Anyways, hi, Vicky. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your evening. It's nice and dark now. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your evening. Now all the dogs are here. Troy's trying to take you guys and put you away. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm going to go take this to the kitchen. No, not with pancake mix, with cornstarch. And put cornstarch in here and then put it in the freezer. If you don't know the story, I'm sorry. You don't need to know. Nothing to see here. Anyways, and then tomorrow we will get these and paint them and do all the cool things. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Troy's going to take you guys off the stand now. Talk to you later. Bye.